This has to be a bit. I see this guy like rage in the back of his car. This has to be a bit.
Hello, everyone. It is looking likely that I will be spending some time in prison. And I apologize for not updating you more on the situation. I'm in sort of a strange position because...
Has he added anything into the description? Nothing. Dan shaving himself completely bald again so he can slip through the prison bars.
I've made a career of making
Mad buns? Stop with that new gen speak, man.
up stories that are exactly like this. And so now that one is actually happening, I don't really know how to get everybody to believe me. And, you know, honestly, I don't really give a shit.
This isn't real though, right? He's always this guy is always perpetually doing a bit. This can't be real.
That's the reason why I finally decided to make a video, because, you know, I've been scrolling through everything and seeing, oh, boy who cried wolf, you know, blah, blah. And I realized that I hadn't heard the boy who cried wolf story since I was a kid.
You're the last one awake in a house party in Australia. You know what you do? What should you do? They fell asleep first. Give some of them a lobotomy. That'd be hilarious. Or you could put their hands in warm water so they piss themselves.
The boy gets eaten by the wolf at the end. He dies.
Why do I feel like this is like one of these like school shooter manifesto videos?
So what does he care whether or not everybody believed him? He's dead. None of it mattered to begin with.
He has got such good skin, by the way. The fact that it's a 4K camera, I can literally see all the little specks on his face.
So I don't give a shit.
Fell off.
Thank you, Pyro seat cushion for the... Okay. Why are you called that, man? Why are you called that?
One thing that I will tell you is that it was not worth it at all. At all.
Thank you, Delabro, for the 10. You must be shaking with anticipation for the opening round match against Collingwood. Up the Giants. Up Toby Green. Yeah, I understood all of that.
Being a content creator is fucking terrible.
It's actually really hard being a content creator, guys. You wake up at 4 in the afternoon, you record a video for 2 hours, and then you just goon for the rest of the day. It's terrible. It's a very hard graft. I don't know how I've been doing it for so long.
I deluded myself into thinking that I was an artist, when in reality, all I was a gambling addict. I just wanted those numbers to keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. But then it didn't feel the same. And I needed more and more and more.
The 1 out of 10s became 2 out of 10s. It was over.
And more and more.
The CTR was down, the watch time was down, the average view duration was down. There was no point going on.
And it was always going to end badly because I am an addict. But I thought this time I had actually gotten addicted to something that was good for me. Somehow you manage to convince yourself of that every time. This time I'm shooting up. It's different because, oh, who cares? Same old story. It was always going to end at rock bottom. But it doesn't matter.
What am I watching? What have I feel like I've just stepped in like a family intervention. What's happening?
Now, I'll always be remembered as a guy who made a couple funny videos.
I don't like this actually is coming across like a school shooter manifesto. It's like one of those videos. Like I remember this woman that had a mental breakdown over YouTube, and she went up and like tried to shoot up like the New York offices or the California offices at YouTube.
Thankfully, the rain washes it all away.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Rusty Cage a bit. Does anyone know that YouTuber? He did a great video where like he faked his own death by putting himself on a guillotine. And it was like a huge bit. But that guy always puts like insane production value into his videos. It's great. Genuine question, who is this? I literally only know him as the man that clip farms in the back of his car. Seth Everman fell off. I like that joke. I'm gonna tell him you said that. I'm actually gonna tell him you said that. That's funny. You know what's funny? Like, I know Seth, he's a really nice guy. He speaks exactly the same in person as he does in his videos. He always sounds like he's doing a bit when he speaks. It's so hard to gauge. Like I have to say to him every time, like, you're not doing a bit right. My widow's peak isn't growing.
I'm just joking around. Everything's fine. Oh man, why would I go to jail for that? What was in that video that was illegal? Nothing. But you people...
Why is this? This is actually giving me Nikocado energy, like 2 steps ahead.
People are so stupid. You'll believe anything. Anything. That's the secret.
2 steps ahead.
People will believe anything.
I've always
You just got to make it sound right.
2 steps ahead.
And you just got to put on the right face.
This is actually... No, this is Nikocado Avocado. This has to be his cousin or something. There's no way. He has the exact same mannerisms. Even looks a bit like him.
Give them what they expect, and they'll follow you straight to hell. I'm not going to prison. I'm not going to prison. I'm not going anywhere. Nobody's there to protect you from the bad man. This is the real world. Thanks for all your support.